can't hook up till we set it off. You know what I'm saying? We got.
Oh,
But
you gonna come in a little later?
I'm sorry. What happened?
No, I said he probably gonna come in a little later.
Yeah, like when we shut it on, he probably gonna come right on. Bro. I'm trying to get the hell away from no echo.
We on now. It's on right now.
Yeah, send the link through the what?
Yeah,
through the comment.
Yeah, I put it in there. Oh shit! Yeah, I put it in there because I know I sent it to his phone and he going on through his tablet. I sent it to him.
Okay.
It's in there.
Bet.
We live anyway, so we been lit for like a minute or so.
That's what's up.
We letting you know how it go.
All day.
What's going on, my guys? What's up, my guys?
Yeah, man. We fruity without the loops.
Let's maintain.
They colorful, you know. There you go.
What's good?
Speak of the angel. There you go.
What's up, people?
Hey, yo, Sean, I call that dude my superhero right
there. All right. Why you say that?
So he swooped in from Texas to save the day.
All right. Somebody gotta turn their
phone down.
All right. What up, Calvin? Somebody gotta turn their phone down a little bit.
I'm on it.
All right. Peace and love, Calvin.
Is that better?
Yeah, what's this? It's an echo.
Right.
Yeah.
I probably should move over here a little bit. Move over here.
Is that echo on my end?
Yeah, you good?
What's up?
Yeah, you sound good. You sound good over there.
Calvin, what up? Love, man.
Yeah, that's you, Famo.
Yeah, I better go in my room and some shit because I know I'm gonna close the doors. You gotta remedy this. Let me get this shit.
Sound better?
Yeah,
you good?
Yeah, everybody sound good, man.
All right.
It's just now there you go, right there. There you go. Now you can see yourself. Yeah.
Tempo.
There you go.
All right. And then I can't find the damn lighter. This the bullshit, see.
You gotta go get your lighter.
Got to get that.
You can take us on the tour of your place.
That is not a problem. You know me. Yeah. Let me see something. I'm right. Let's put it over there.
Like when Lou talks sometimes, his voice still go in and out sometimes, Lou.
Yeah. That's my man on the side over here, man. He over here with me, man.
Go in and out sometimes.
But my shit going in and out?
Nah, it's good. It's good.
Now I hear you fully now.
Yeah. That's some bullshit. What the fuck happened to my lighter?
Yeah.
Yo, John, you got my lighter?
Light over here, fam.
Is it over there?
Yes.
You go ahead and phone shit because I'm connected. Here we go. Does it sound bad? Are we sounding bad? Because we right next to each other. We sounding bad, me and Mang.
Yeah, it's doubling. It's echoing.
Okay, I'm going to get the hell away from you.
Yeah, you get your lighter and go back to where you was at. Where you was at was good.
Lighter.
Yo, John, what up, man?
All right, I'm back.
My nigga,
I gotta go get me up. Now I gotta get up and go get something, man. I'll be right back.
Go on, get it. I'm
Rob, you want to take over?
We'll wait, bro.
Just put the microphone down because if you go outside,
I already put it there.
Hey, yo, man, you look like Batman and shit and all that shade and shit. I can't even see you, bro.
You can see my teeth, nigga.
Oh, don't do that. Don't go there, bro.
This nigga over there looking like a shadow and shit. What's wrong with
That
this nigga?
that. Well, I did say a superhero, so that's his new name and shit. The Shadow.
You feel happy?
Shadow.
You feel happy, man? Well, I look like a priest with this
I
damn shit on.
swear, bro. Say a prayer for the brothers, man. Oh man, feeling great tonight, y'all.
Yeah.
We definitely talking about Anthony Edwards, man. I know y'all heard about that situation.
What's up with Anthony Edwards?
No, I haven't. I haven't heard about that.
So I got some context. We're gonna get into it. We got
All
Anthony
right.
Edwards, R.P. to Val Kilmer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, R.I.P. man to my dude Val, man. Ain't nobody gonna play that part.
R.P.
Ain't nobody gonna play that part in Tombstone like he did. He is originally and officially Doc Holliday, as far as I'm concerned. I'll be your Huckleberry.
Well, at least I got a little half a blunt.
Oh, word. It's better than none of blunt. I tell you that. I had to quit smoking though to keep this job, so you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yo, man, I went and found the job today too, man.
Positive, man.
Yo, congratulations, y'all.
Congratulations. What you getting into?
It's the exact same thing, man. Food receiver.
It's lucrative at this moment. It's lucrative right now. You dealing with any type of food stuff. That's the type of
just luck, man. I say it was more luck because I happened to run into somebody, right? I was on my way to the train station and I ran into an old general manager that used to work at my job that I had just got fired from.
Wow.
So every time I always run into him because he lives in the neighborhood where my job once was, where I used to work at. He lives in that neighborhood. So once in a while I used to run into him on the train going to work. So yesterday I ran into him and I told him what happened. He was like, yo, give me your number. I gave him my number. Sure enough, he called me the next day. He called me today. And I went earlier today. And they gave me the job, man.
Lovely.
I mean, I'm making a little bit less money though, but that's okay.
So you're not at that
work, man.
So you're not at your old you're not at your old job no more.
Huh? Nah,
so you're not at your old
job? They clipped me on the first, man.
What?
Yo, is it me? Or these motherfuckers making that a habit to fire niggas on the 1st and the 5th?
Yo, you said April Fool's Day?
Hey, man.
I'm buying you on April Fool's Day.
It ain't stopped nothing, man. That's not their plan. It's our plan.
Right. Yeah.
So they can't stop nothing, man.
Exactly.
Bro, it's money printing.
Still kept going, man.
Yo, Calvin second
grade. Still going, bro. We still in the game.
Good.
Yo, Calvin said congratulations.
Thank you.
Yep,
congratulations to yo. Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. Well, me and Famo going through the same thing, Cal. We both got the blessings of the Almighty.
I'm in the same boat too. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
My bro got a raise today. You got a raise today. That's what's up.
Yeah, B. Word. That was a blessing.
No doubt.
But we need millions. That's what we need.
Millions. Yeah.
Well, we're working on that right now.
That's why I'm up. That's why I'm up late right now, B. I'm scheming. I'm plotting.
Scheming and dreaming, baby.
Wow.
I see Famo got his name up here now, Famo.
There you go.
Oh shit, I'm somebody. I count now,
Let me
goddamn.
use your lighter before you cut out. Bro.
Okay,
Now, let me
so
use your lighter.
You about to make a move? Stay
Yeah, he gonna
safe,
run
my
to the.
G.
Nah, he coming back. He running to the store.
Oh,
No.
okay. Oh,
I'm trying to
my
get
bad.
the lighter before he cut out.
yeah.
Yo, man, I'm proud of you too,
You
bro.
don't got it?
Ain't too many people do what you
Yeah, I
did,
gotta get back up in
even
here.
if they
I'm
come from out of
finding it.
state or whatever.
Oh,
If
okay.
it's in
Let
you,
me
it's
cut
in
this
you,
off
and you
here
showed
so
it's
it
in you,
ain't
bro.
on. So you won't run the back.
It's in you.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do, baby. Like I told you when I told you when it came down here, it ain't no lazy bone in my
What you
body.
say?
None. None.
None. Word. I'm active. I'm active. I'm out there. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Let's throw that in the garbage, man.
If you're gonna stand around and sit around, be on a clock and do that.
Exactly.
Why
Get
these
some
niggas
money.
around here like to stand around, sit around for nothing?
That's right, man.
They could go get on a clock and do the same shit. They got a job where you could just sit around all damn day. They got a job you could stand around all damn day.
That's
Yes,
what clerk.
sir.
And clock good money too.
Mm-hmm.
With a felony. I don't give a fuck. They hiring people right in South Carolina with felonies, my nigga. That's right.
Getting money.
Time.
I mean,
Get
I
money
could have
time.
got on that unemployment and shit and just sat up for a little bit, man. But
Right.
at my age, me sitting up, it ain't that good.
That ain't gonna work.
Nah.
That ain't gonna work.
You
Not at
want a
all.
whole check. You want a whole check. You don't want no half-ass check. You heard?
Right.
You worth more than that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You still got bills, B. That mailman still gonna come regardless what the situation is. He got a job to do. So it's a blessing, B. And congratulations again on that, fam. Because
One
I'm
more
telling
game.
you, B. You know what I'm saying? It's always good for change. It's always good for change too. Change ain't never been bad. You know what I'm saying?
Change is
So
good. Change is
Yeah,
good.
man. And I think sometimes, and I was feeling it. I knew it was coming, but I just didn't know exactly when they was gonna do it. You know,
Right.
but the thing is,
Yeah.
I think I felt like
Too.
I was dead, man, too long, man. I had put too many years into this place, man.
And didn't
You
get
told me
enough back.
you though, bro. You told me they was targeting you too.
Yeah,
Me
yeah, he
too,
was.
Sean. It's almost mirror image. It's almost identical, bro. They hired a new manager where I was, and the bitch was on my ass, man. She following me around like I don't do
Oh
nothing.
man,
But
same thing here, bro.
for real,
Same thing here, bro. And it was
why?
like
Why? I don't get that shit. I just don't get that shit. Cause
because
I
man,
could
it's
tell
a
you a worker.
it is a form of dislike and distrust. I mean, I don't want to go into the prejudice and shit like that, but
Nah,
some of
not
that
that.
play a part too. But it mostly be just distrust, man. People just don't trust us, man. They think the worst
That's
out
it.
of us, man.
Before the best,
It's
right?
that and it's the sense of entitlement. You know what I'm saying? Be
Yeah.
that sense of
Yeah,
entitlement
yeah, I hear
that they
you, man. You know, and that shit was, you know, this the first time that shit ain't really bother me, man. You know how sometimes and shit you go through that shit, be like, yo, that
because
shit
you
be
know
hurting.
You want to get it, niggas. That's
better.
what it. I want to get it, them niggas. I ain't gonna lie, man.
That shit
Something
ain't
happened
really,
to me.
nah, man. I don't have no animosity. I ain't even got nothing bad to say, man. You know,
Good.
but I think, you know, but I'm just saying, you know, in general, this was like the first time, you know, getting fired, and it didn't bother me at all.
Yeah. Right.
You know, didn't bother me, man.
We
Getting
matured.
better.
We
Yeah.
matured.
Getting better, man. Which was getting a job where you're gonna have a peace of mind at. You want to work somewhere
Right.
you
That
have a peace.
Yeah,
peace.
man.
Yeah.
Start fresh, you know, and it's a nice job, man. It's a nice restaurant in the city. It's next to it's next where I started at in my old job.
Okay.
Like it's like a block away.
Mm.
So
Nice.
it's crazy. So I'm gonna see people over there maybe that I used to work with. So it's gonna be bugged out.
Convenient too.
That's
No,
that's
but it's
that's
this is another location. This is in Manhattan. My other job was in Brooklyn. So now I'm gonna be
Okay.
moving into Manhattan
this.
now.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Look,
damn sure money there.
this bring me to a. Let me ask y'all a question though.
All right.
Is the resources you have important in your
Of
should
course,
more
it's
people
Yeah,
important in
be
everybody's life.
hell yeah. That's
yeah
you. That's all us three right here. Y'all my resources. Like I could talk to you about anything. So yeah,
We
that shit
all
is
need money,
value. B.
man. We
That's
all need
value.
money, man. Everybody need a dollar in their pocket, man.
Hell
So
yeah.
we
Amen.
gotta
yeah.
thank the Lord, man, that we able to
Hallelujah.
hustle, we able to get up, get off your feet.
Glory be to God.
You know what I'm saying? We able to get some bread. You know,
That's
that's
all
all.
I'm trying to
Resources.
do. That's all I'm
Just be
trying to do.
glad you got the energy and the
I,
strength to get up. That's it.
At this,
yo,
as
that's
far as we come, you're right.
yo. Look, that's
Especially at
why.
my age and shit. I feel like, I still feel good. I can still go out there and do what I gotta do, and it doesn't bother me like that. So I'm kind
Yo,
of
that's why
blessed
I
in
treat
that
people.
aspect.
No doubt.
That's why I treat people. That's why I treat people how I want to be treated and shit. Because
Yeah.
people that's like in higher positions than me and shit, they could become very resourceful. You know what I'm saying? Like the boss I got right now, right? He used to be a lawyer. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Me and him be clashing, and but we clash a lot.
Yeah.
We clash a lot, but
I
we
hear
have
you.
a mutual with each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I went and crossed that line with the nigga because I know he couldn't be very resourceful to me out if I really need it. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right,
That's
right.
like,
what's up.
yeah,
So
man.
y'all
It's
got
So
a
at
like,
mutual
times,
respect for each
yeah,
other.
you
so
know what
at
I'm
times,
saying?
so you don't take them for granted though, right?
Nah, I don't. I don't let like I don't be taken advantage of. That's one thing. I
Right.
don't take anything for granted. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Just we clash. You know what I'm saying? Because
But
I'm
but he be
also
pissing you.
boss.
But he be pissing you the hell off though. Like
My thing
earlier, I spoke to
is,
You
you.
my thing is,
Yeah.
people that you
know,
work with, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good to always have good relationships with people because I
yeah,
think that's what helped me.
Yeah.
That's exactly what helped me, man. The
yeah,
person
fact.
that I had bumped into, was a person that I used to work with. And me and him had a good relationship when we was working. We had a real good relationship when we was working. And he wound up leaving, going somewhere else. And I ran into, and they happened to be looking for someone in my position that I was just left. So
Right.
it couldn't get no better than that, man. It's just my hours is
Okay.
earlier though. That's it. So, but I'm saying, but my point to go, I don't want to. I'm far going drifting off my point. My point was though, man, the network, man, the network with people, man. That shit is crucial, man.
Highly.
You know.
Very powerful.
You know what I learned though, Sha? You gotta have to say certain people. Because when you network, you start
Not
learning
everybody.
who's in your corner and who's
Yeah,
not. I mean, everybody ain't gonna be in your corner, bro. So networking helps you sift out the negative ones and try to
Well,
lean yourself
fact.
towards those who are, for your favor, in your favor.
yeah, it's like that at times. There's people that I used to they'll speak to you, they see you walking down the hall in your job, they be like first one, how you doing? You walking outside, coming from the train station, you see that same motherfucker, they walk right past
Yeah.
you like they don't
They
know
Like they
act
don't
like they
even
don't
know
know you.
you. That is so fucking true, yo. It's all
Yo,
good
look,
when you clck in, you clock out. You don't
So
even
I
know me
do that shit.
now.
You know how many
so
people I walk by that I'm friends with on Facebook. I walk by their ass, no say shit to them.
nah, but I ain't like that. If I didn't even know you on Facebook
Nah,
and I happen to see you, I'm still gonna say what up, man. I'm not like that.
nigga, I
I'm
don't
just
say.
not
It's
me,
only
man.
right. It's only right.
I
I can speak
don't
to
say.
you on this internet and in person, man. It's not a
Right.
big deal.
You know,
Listen, you know
just
why I
like
don't
we
say
was
shit to
cordial
their ass?
at work, we
You know
still could
why
be
I don't
cordial.
say
I'm not gonna try to, I guess
Right.
people think it's going to get more of a personal relationship,
look,
more of a off the work relationship in that kind of sense. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But
Right.
it's really not. You just because if you get into some bullshit with this person or after work, they can bring that shit back to work, and next thing you know,
Uh-huh.
that shit can come up. You don't want that. You don't want to have no problems with people on work or off work.
Or off work at all. You're right. You're right about that.
nah, it's a
Right.
fact. But look, there's people because
Huh?
them niggas be in your stories. Them niggas won't like your shit. They won't say nothing to you when they see your ass. And you be like, damn, I thought this nigga was gonna say some shit. You know what? I ain't
It's
saying
all
shit to
good,
these
man.
Hmm.
It's
motherfuckers.
all good, man. That's right, man. That's right. Yo, that's right,
Hey
Cal.
man, that's the
It's a whole
TV.
fact. Yeah, that's a whole fact. Yeah, we hear your TV in the back. Hear somebody's
Yeah,
TV
man,
in
you
the
gotta
back.
turn that TV down, bro.
That's right, man. What Calvin say, man. You never know. You don't want to burn
Yeah, that's a
bridges,
fact.
man. It's always good to have good networks, man, with people, man. And
Yeah, cause
try to keep a good repertoire with people that you
reputation.
work with.
Yeah,
Yeah, and like in this situation in my part, it
Yeah.
worked out, man. And I go tomorrow. I don't know really. I don't know if they offering benefits and things like that. They may not, but I know they're going to offer vacation and things in that nature. But
that's good.
but I haven't really gotten all the information, and I'm gonna get it when I go tomorrow. And
Okay,
I'm gonna still take it, man, because I just want to do something. And I'm gonna
right,
cash out at my old job. I'm gonna cash out my 401 at my old job, so I'm gonna be all right, man.
right. You had
You
the
know.
401, so you was thinking ahead from jump.
Yeah, man. So I just didn't want to sit back, get on unemployment, and be down and out. You know what I mean? I didn't want to do that, man, because that could lead me to nothing.
Yeah, you made a good chess move, bro.
Thank you. So do you did. You did so as well, Famo.
Appreciate it,
Yes, sir. God bless you, man.
and
You know.
all of you as well. I know
Yeah.
tonight's show gonna be off the fucking chain.
Yeah, man, because it's time, man. Sometimes, people think, man, that because of their, like you said, man, Lou, earlier, people be having these type of egotistical type of attitudes when they want to be your boss. And they just don't like people that's not afraid of them, man. It's not afraid, not afraid of their consequence. All he's gonna do is fire me, man. I mean, after that, I move on. I'll never see you again. You never see me again. It's not like I'm gonna die, but
Word.
Exactly.
but people take that shit so seriously, man. Like, and I can understand if I was a disrespectful person and I was not doing my job. It ain't really
Right.
had nothing to do with none of that, man. And that's the crazy shit, man. These people was just this motherfucker just don't like me.
And that's how exactly what it was with that bitch. And I had just to put you on, Shaw, a little more info. I did work with that bitch at another damn restaurant. Like, what could I say?
Yeah,
10 years ago.
I'm in the restaurant industry as well, man.
It's very lucrative at this point. Like, if you're
Yeah.
in somebody's restaurant right now, that's like a job that is. It'll go as long as you go. That's what I'm trying to say.
This is
Like,
my
if you
ninth
want it,
year in the
it'll be there.
restaurant industry. I mean, and I mean, I worked in restaurant industry even longer than this as a security guard. I worked as a security guard, and then I went to a real upscale restaurant, and I worked in there. Started as a dishwasher, And dishwasher paid good too. Dishwasher was like, at that time, this was 9 years ago when I started. At that time, the pay for New York, what's you call that? The
minimum wage.
Minimum wage. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
You're welcome, bro.
The minimum wage was I think it was $7.25 or $8.
Oh, this was a while back. Yeah, this was a while back.
They started me around $11 back then, and I worked my way up to 24.
Wow,
nigga, you was balling, nigga. Back then.
You was going hard, G.
Hell yeah.
Respect. Cause New York is tight. New York is tight. To get a raise out of nigga, you literally gotta jerk them off.
That job was pretty nice on the pay, man. The pay was not bad, man. It's and
my salary
and it was a point that I really liked it. That man, I really, I didn't want to leave, man. I really liked it to work. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to leave, man.
Safe to say you got
opportunities to leave, and I didn't choose it, man. And I regret not leaving now. Because,
now, right? On your own terms. On your own. I had
opportunities before to leave and go and work with other people, man, and do other things, man, and
pursue your own path.
Yeah, man, and I didn't do it. I chose them motherfuckers, and then it kind of worked out. I mean, 9 years. I gave them 9 years, man.
And I gave these punk motherfuckers off and on 10 years, bro. Yeah. Faithfully and loyally.
9 years, man.
It's crazy when I look
10 years, back. Man. That's part of us, man. That we could have did something else with, man.
And went leaps and bounds over whatever they did. Right.
I know. We just gotta look forward now. We looking ahead now. So that stuff, we just a learning lesson too, because a lot of the things that I've been through there, you don't want to just fall into the same type of traps where you go in the future, man.
True indeed. True indeed.
Word, man. So every life is a learning lesson as well,
Live and you learn. That's right.
Yeah, man.
So for the next 10, ain't gonna be none of that. That's all that is.
How to
next 10.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not really trying to. Shit, that's all I got left. Probably working, man. I ain't trying to be that old.
Right? Shit. Didn't they say retiring at 65? That's what it is.
Yeah, nah, it's different levels of retirement.
Nah, you can retire in your 30s, man. I know my homegirl was a cop. She retired. She was in her 30s.
Yeah, but that was at her. That's a job. We talking. I don't know. Her job. She might have put 30. How many years she put in on her job?
She was a cop since she was 18.
All right, so that's 12 years.
Like,
no, she's 19. That's about 20 years.
Yeah,
almost.
20 years.
Yeah, but I think she went out early though.
She could have probably rocked a little longer.
Yeah, she went out kind of early.
She went out early. She doing that real estate shit with the houses and shit.
Yeah, so she all right.
Oh, I see what she did. She did a career switch.
Yeah,
but me, in my situation, man. I didn't make enough on my 401k to really say it's time to retire. I'm just gonna cash out and try to do something for myself, man.
Positive.
Take care of some bills and
See, that's the type of brothers I want to hang around that talk like that. Our brothers and sisters right here ain't talking like that. 401k and retirement and they
yeah, man. See, if I'd been there longer, man, I think I would have. If I'd had at least 15 years in there, it would have been nice to come out with that. But it is what it is. It's something. Something is better than nothing.
Always. And a little
I'm glad that because they didn't tell me about how to put the money. I had to figure that shit out on my own with them bitch ass niggas. Man, I had to figure that shit out.
Good job.
Word. So that's why I got something I to do.
Like we all gotta do. They're not gonna tell us shit. We gotta go and find it out ourselves. And that's why what Lou said makes sense. That entitlement. Because the reason why they feel entitled is because they feel they know more than we do. That's own knowledge. See, they think we don't know that how to handle our finances. They think we some just savages still or something.
Bro,
Same shit you got.
I don't care what they think. The famous saying, "What you eat, I don't shit."
Amen.
All right, so we don't even care about what these motherfuckers be thinking, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that because that's too much negative energy, man. That we ain't trying to drag myself down. And we gotta be careful of that kind of people.
Yeah, we do.
They take a lot of energy from
Steer
us.
clear of them motherfuckers.
They're where it's motherfucking tired, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm reading this.
What is this topic?
Crashed out.
All right, yeah, I know, man. We were just rocking, man. Yeah, let's go, brother.
What the fuck you do? Not my boy. Please don't be over a chick. Please, Anthony.
No, I heard about this one, man.
Oh Lord.
Sorry, hit the volume, Lou.
I'm pregnant. Yeah. Wanted to tell you in person, but is crashing out after Aisha put him on child support. And boy, this man went from dunking on defenders to getting dunked on by legal fees. But was it just bad timing? Support case shake him up more than a game-winning buzzer beater. Let's break it down. So Ant Edwards just got a big win in court saying California ain't the place to decide child support. And he claims that even though Aisha had the baby in LA, she actually lives in Georgia. And in his court docs, he basically called her out for trying to run up the child by making it seem like she's based in Cali. He even accused her of manufacturing a false reality just to secure the bag. Well, Aisha wasn't about to let that slide. She pulled up with receipts like a California driver's license and their baby lives in Cali. It basically turned into a full-on courtroom showdown, with both sides throwing legal talk and big accusations like it was a heavyweight fight. Now, Edwards actually won this round. The judge ruled that California doesn't have the right to handle the child support case, which means it's probably heading to Georgia instead. Edwards is likely banking on that working out better for him. However, Edwards straight up said he doesn't want custody or visitation. He confirmed he's the dad with a DNA test back in December 2024. But from the looks of it, his only concern here is the money side of things. As the court drama heated up, Aisha pulled out what she claims are receipts. Pregnant. In one of the alleged messages, she told him, "I'm pregnant. Wanted to tell you in person, but you gave me no other choice. We probably should have kept it cordial, but we're here now." After telling Anthony that she was pregnant, Aisha revealed what she says was Anthony's reaction to the pregnancy. According to her, he hit her with a cold, "Okay, lol, get day abortion, lol." Then she claims he blocked her everywhere and made it crystal clear he wanted nothing to do with their child. In her statement, Aisha said his exact words were that our daughter would be a fatherless child. She also added that from that moment on, he never checked in on her, never asked about the baby, emotionally, financially, or otherwise, throughout her entire pregnancy. Now, the crazy thing is, fans are asking Aisha why she decided to have a baby with a child, because as it stands, they think Anthony's a child who can't stand up to responsibility. However, some people said Anthony never wanted to be a father, and she only decided to have a baby so she could put Anthony on child support. While whatever people are saying is true, I think Anthony just doesn't want to be emotionally involved with Aisha's baby. I mean, he's been very much involved in the life of his other kids because not so long ago, his kids' birthdays with his baby mama. Anyways, I look forward to the outcome of this legal battle between Aisha and Anthony, because the drama just started. But what do y'all have to say about Anthony's little victory to have the court hearing in Georgia instead of California? Y'all don't forget to drop your comments below and follow this channel for more videos like this.
I gotta say something for all of us who had to be. How many of us right here was on child support? Because I gotta hold my hand up. I was on child support.
I was on child support too.
Okay. I wouldn't have thought you, Shaq, because you was married, but you know.
No, I'm still married, but That was
too.
my
Married,
first,
bro.
that was many years ago.
Okay. Right. Previous relationship. Right.
Yeah.
I had them too. And that's what kind of made me not get married. The previous, like I was like, oh hell no. But I finished paying 15 G's in 10 years, right? Um,
Shit, that was light.
you understand what I'm saying? That's why I paid the bitch. I was like, oh my god, I'm grateful.
Yeah.
You good? You shit.
I was like,
That was
let me get
light.
this shit the fuck
Yo,
out the
I
way
did
now.
I did
What year was that?
$98,000 for my daughter.
What year was that? That's what I told you. Come on, yo, talk to this man. And his shit probably you the
98,000 for my
highest between
daughter.
all three of
And
us,
I'm
man.
paying now for my boys, my 3 boys. So it ain't nothing. I'm still on it, but I paid 98,000 just for my girl. And she was in New York and I had to pay that till she was 22.
God,
Yeah, I'm in that. Yeah.
Mine's
So
all
that was
together.
me.
All together, I paid like 50,000 all together for
Okay.
14, 15 years, some shit like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but
So me hearing this about
my daughter went to the military at 18.
And that's how I was able to at least put a pause. You had arrears when that happened? When she enlisted? Were you in the rear or were you already?
No, I was, but it wasn't that much because I was able to pay it off and
Right. Okay.
yeah, so it wasn't
Because
much.
a lot of the brothers out here don't realize. Get on your job. If that's your child, because see, they proved on Anthony that's his child.
Yeah.
I see his swiftness. He's trying to probably take it. Because if he do it in LA, boy, they gonna stick his pockets good. So maybe if he take it to Georgia, it won't be as much. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna have to pay, dog. I mean, you can't run from that. Even if you
My,
don't
my,
want to
my,
be off.
my main thing about this, I disagree with him like that. Like that shit just made me look at him a little different now, like for real, because he supposed to be so-called. They want him the face of the NBA now.
He don't want to
Like
be the
that right there, huh?
he don't want to be the face. That's too much
He never said
responsibility.
that. He never said that, man.
Nah,
He
man. I
never
just
said
didn't like the fact that he don't want nothing to do with her. He told her to get an abortion. I can understand he telling her to get an abortion, what have you, and all that.
Well, it's too late for that.
But for him to say,
He don't want nothing to do, no visitation, right? That girl ain't actually born.
that's cold, man.
He made that little girl. You know what I'm saying? So now she fathered this shit. She wasn't actually born in this world.
That's part of him, man. That he just,
that's crazy of him. That's why I was what the fuck is wrong with him?
Rough.
On the strength of that, I want to add my own personal, because this was my second child that I got child support on. See, and with that relationship, I was hardly in contact through the time I had to pay with the mother or the daughter. And every now and then I get a call, and it would always end up in an argument, and then it seemed like she was turning my daughter against me or some shit. And I was like, what the fuck? And so now that I'm done, man, I'm on the phone with my daughter 24/8.
Yeah.
Sending the money still after the child support. Oh, you need 150, baby, here it comes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
What I hear you saying, man, and Sha, is totally true. But however, we wasn't in that bedroom, bro. We wasn't in that bedroom. And I'm looking at it like she probably wanted the relationship and wanted everything to be like that. But maybe he just wanted a one night stand. I mean, it's two sides to every story. Before I beat him down and say, oh, you ain't no good dad, and you want to, hey, man, if you don't want to have a relationship with him, that's your choice.
That wasn't no one night stand. That nigga was blazing that, B, like constantly, B.
Oh, on the red?
They had a relationship.
Like that for real?
They had a relationship, fam.
Really?
Yeah. That's little baby baby moms.
For real?
Yeah.
So that means she got a kid from Little Baby and Anthony Edwards?
Yep.
Oh no, hell no. I'm sorry, bro. I'm all with
Yeah.
Andy Edwards. I'm sorry. Stop the presses. Come on, man. She on her grind, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, you
She's
Can't
know,
looking
she
for a
keep
bag.
it?
she was
She's
on.
She
looking for a
going for the
bag.
money makers, man. She ain't going with no lightweight. She
It's
got
still
babies
fuck.
for money makers, not lightweights. She's on her grind.
Yeah, she on her grind. So you
She
still
trying
think
to
you?
get that money. I don't even think she want no relationship.
So,
She just
so,
wanted that
so,
baby.
so where was the baby made at? In California or Georgia? Where he
That's
blazed
what
it
the
at?
girl said.
The girl said the baby was made in California, but she live in Georgia. What she
But
said?
right, which is why she was trying to have
The
the
baby
court
was
case. And
conceived in Georgia, but she moved.
She had the baby in Los Angeles, but they said that don't matter.
Oh, you still got to do the little You still got to go to Atlanta.
No, I think the
That's-
baby was born in Georgia.
Yeah, the baby was born in Georgia.
Yeah.
But did she
Born in
move to
LA,
Cali?
but she
Yeah.
moved to Cali when she was pregnant.
it's
She moved
sounding
to
like what
Cali.
Maine said. Cause he was probably stabbing it in Cali and Georgia.
So let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all
Yeah,
think
bro.
that? Do y'all think that women weaponize the weaponize the child support system?
Not all women. Not all women.
Yeah.
Cause some
Well,
dudes
some of
out here
them.
are that sorry. So not all women. But I'm gonna just say certain women are really seriously out for the bag. And you can tell. Because see, these two dudes ain't no ordinary dudes. You got one dude who's a famous rapper. You got one dude who's a famous basketball player. And the last time I checked, that's what all them ski holes want. That's all they want.
That's a
Now, if
fact.
she would give that to two normal dudes, I'd have probably went on her side. Like, because she probably tried to give a regular dude a chance and it didn't go right. But these some superstars, yo. And I'm not just gonna down females. I don't want you, because I got two daughters. I don't want you to think I'm down in females. You gotta do what you gotta do out here, yo. It's rough out here. But at the end of the day, you gotta keep it honest and sincere, yo.
Listen, at
That's
the end
all
of
you
the
wanted
day,
was the kid to get a pocket.
listen, at the end of the day, they both dickheads.
Yep.
They both
You
dickheads.
mean the guys, right?
The guy and the female, because
I think all three of them. Little baby, Anthony, and this chick. Word up.
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But listen, like,
Okay.
bro, the
Mhm.
little child is gonna pay through all this shit, bro. The child gonna grow up and be mad at both of their ass. If
All of
especially if Anthony Edwards, I'm sure a little baby in his child life. Especially if
it.
Anthony
All
Edwards
day.
not in
All
his,
day.
if Anthony
Man,
Edwards not in his child
Lou,
life, like he 20. Let
they
me
gonna
finish.
be all right, man.
Let me finish though.
They gonna be all right,
'Cause
bro.
I'm just
What up,
saying, bro.
Lou?
Like, listen, the nigga 23 years old, right? She's 38. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell no.
She
Oh, hell no.
She's
It's
like,
all
yeah,
that
she
shit.
know what
Stop
she's
putting
doing.
my
She tried
brothers
to
in
get
this
done.
shit.
But let
That's
me
a cougar. That's a
let
fucking cougar. She knew what the fuck she was doing. I'm
me,
done. I'm
let me
done
finish though.
with that.
That's why I
I just
said.
feel
Sorry, bro. She older than the nigga, man. Fuck that bitch.
nah.
She knew what she
Listen,
was doing.
it's fuck that bitch, right? But it's not fuck
Serious.
the little kid, bro. It's not
No,
fuck the little
I ain't
kid.
got none of this is targeted to the new light in the world. No, hell no.
Fact,
I'm
you
talking
gotta
about
be in
the
your
bitch.
child life, no matter how that child came in here. If it was by
But I'm just
accident,
talking about this bitch
I didn't
methods,
want you
man.
to
I'm
have
not
the kid, but you had it anyway. You still gotta be in your
But
child
yo,
life, bro.
man, like I was saying, man,
okay.
it's not even about what you're thinking. Like, they both doing immature bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But I
You
said they both
saying,
Right.
dickheads.
Dickhead shit.
she,
No, wait, what you said?
Lou, you
She
saying,
said.
Lou, that she lured
said.
her. She was, looked at him as a money bag.
Hell yeah, she was on her break.
Cha-ching.
And that's what's the
Cha-ching.
same thing that I was saying about that other stuff that we was talking about when we was watching that panel the other day. That's the same mindset that I was saying. That's why I'm saying
from
that
the
none
other
of
night.
this stuff
Right,
is based off family.
Right.
That's a fact, and she using the goddamn child care system against that man.
Yo,
Because,
how
like,
old
yo,
is baby? How old is little baby?
the baby in the did
In
2
this
months.
situation,
the baby 2
though, the
months,
state
bro.
don't get nothing, though.
The nigga done
don't get
paid.
nothing.
Listen, the nigga with the court. This is what they saying, right? I'm gonna show a video, but the nigga with the court, right, and paid $1,080,000 to pay her out for the child support for the whole 18 years, right?
Okay. Okay.
So let me play this video.
Holy shit.
That's what I said. They
So it
ain't
says
worrying
NBA
about shit.
More than
What the hell they worrying about?
All right, this is interesting. Let's talk about it. So it says NBA star Anthony Edwards made a historic move by paying over $1 million in child support at once, covering 18 years worth of payments. He says that's $5,000 a month, but he decided to set up it all front. The message is clear. Don't ask me a thing for the next 18 years. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is gonna be a little conversation to the young fellas out there that you know are bored and just want to have some fun. Realize you made a mistake. This type of stuff happens.
Yeah,
be careful out there.
Wow.
Always wrap up.
Yo, man.
Always got it.
It's gonna be all right.
Plenty of stuff that's going around.
If you
There's
pay that 1,800, that 8.
Men that don't want to take care of kids.
I think that's a great.
There's people that just can't afford the kids because they're too young. You got to be safe out here, guys. All right. This is definitely one of those lessons. But for Edwards, he said, "Listen, I ain't taking care of him. I'll give you. Here's the $1 million up front. Leave me alone." I get it.
I think she
I
got a
understand
good,
it.
sweet deal, sweetheart.
You don't want to. He don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
It's tough. But we got to learn from this lesson right here.
If I was in that same position, I would do the same
NBA
thing.
star Anthony Edwards made a historic move by paying over $1 million in child support at once, covering 18 years worth of payments. He says that's $5,000 a month, but he decided to set up it all front. The message is clear. Don't ask me a thing for the next 18 years.
$5,000 a month for a baby.
I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, let me say something.
It'll be used all up. It's a baby. It'll be used all up.
Let me say something, right? Let me say something, please. Yo,
Sure.
listen. $1,080,000, right? That's $5,000 a month. 5,000 times 12 is motherfucking 60,000. 60,000 times 18 years is $1,080,000. You know
So
what I'm
this
saying?
chick is making 60 G's a year doing motherly duties.
Well, look at this, but this is the game, though, man.
The fuck out of here.
You know,
I did the same thing.
All right, she gets this money now.
Okay, Sha.
Now that puts her in a different tax bracket.
Big time. Big time.
They don't tax child support money, bro.
But still,
No. Sha's saying she's in a different tax bracket.
Yeah,
just by receiving money.
She middle class overnight, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta listen though. $5,000 ain't shit, honestly. That money gonna be gone before 18 years, bro.
It
depending on how she rocks it.
depends on what she does.
That's what I'm saying. What if she saved every fucking penny?
Save what? She living a luxury lifestyle. Little baby, her other baby father. I'm sure he probably. Yeah, he paid.
I think that was. I think that's a good deal. That's a win-win for both of them. Because as you said, compared to other athletes and their child support payments, their child support payments be like $10,000 and all this other shit.
Retarded. Them shit be retarded, Sha.
Word.
Listen,
So,
$5,000. That's a win for him, but it's a loss for the child if he don't be in that child life.
Maybe not.
It's a W financially, but it's a L morally if you don't be in that child life.
You know, I guess he paid. That's the cost. That's
a
what it
vicious
costs
cycle.
to pay your way out of your responsibility, huh?
But every dude ain't got it like that.
Because
You better hope
I'm pretty
he-
sure there's
hope-
going to be some
Listen,
legal documentation that she got to sign before she snatched that paper up.
Did you hear the rumor?
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
He's going to be. He's going to
Anthony Edwards told the judge.
You know, he's going to wash his hands,
Mm-hmm.
and she can't hit him no more after she signed them papers.
Nope. Or he sounds his rights.
She's a nice looking girl
Yeah,
too. I
yeah,
mean,
he signed over all his rights.
Yep.
All his parental rights.
So she
yeah,
can't
it's
have
pretty much a wrap for Ant.
yeah, unless that nigga get a fucking
a
a raise in his contract and all that shit. She gonna be like,
Nah,
more money.
no, that don't got nothing to do with it because she already settled.
She gonna try.
That shit finalized.
Yeah, well,
that shit finalized.
That is a losing battle because
when you sign over
she
your
signed
rights,
it. She signed already.
you know,
She
Once
gonna
she signs
try.
it.
She don't give a fuck. She's still gonna try, hoping that nigga feels sorry and be like, "Oh, that's my baby. Fuck it here. Take another
Nah.
million."
I'm looking at this cute
it
little
don't work
baby,
like that.
man. I'm looking at this gorgeous baby. Come on, Ant.
That's the
Really?
lady. That's her. Let
No,
me
I'm
put-
looking at the baby,
he look just like
and
her.
I'm like,
$1,000
come
in
on,
child
bro.
support.
Yeah, that's
That
crazy.
baby
That's your child.
black face.
Yep.
Browsing high. Let's
I'm
just
so
create
proud when
without
Jalea
code.
came out. I don't get it. I was there for both births. I don't get it. What's wrong with niggas? I don't get it.
And $80,000 in child support.
Look
Hey
at that,
everyone,
man.
welcome back
See
to
what
another
you
video
dealing
on this
with, though?
channel. Today, we're diving into
See
some
what type of
seriously
female that
jaw-dropping
is,
news
man?
about NBA star Anthony
That's not for
Edwards.
everybody.
You heard it right. Anthony Edwards made history by making a massive move and paying a whopping $1,080,000 in child support. Let's break down the details of this mind-blowing story. Anthony
for the
Edwards said,
streets.
F them monthly payment. Give me the total. Basically
She for
saying
the
I'm not going to
streets,
finance
man.
nothing, including kids. How
That's
much
not
is you not going to
including
drag me back to
what
court every
baby
time
is
you want to
given
increase running
to
up my
for his
attorney's
kid.
fees? How much is all 216 payments? And he was like,
about
I don't
that.
want nothing to do with you or that baby.
Yo,
Legally
Lou.
speaking, Ayesha
Yo,
Howard is being
Find
called
the
out by
shit
Anthony
on how
Edwards,
Lil
new
Baby
attorney.
paid. How much
Everything is
Lil
going
Baby
their
paid?
way.
Female
Late last
role model,
month, the
man,
star
Lou.
player for the Minnesota Timberwolves submitted court filings.
Lou.
The 23-year-old guard claimed in those documents that he does not desire custody or visiting.
Hold on, what y'all said? You said
Find out how much Lil Baby pay,
She's the new female role model, man.
so we can
You
compare
know that or
that.
not? This is what all the
I'm
females
found now.
is looking up for now. This is what they inspire, man.
That's their
Yeah.
role model right there.
That's
Look,
what I
Wifey
just said. This is
that.
the new female role
Be
model.
like, yo,
Female
Wifey
role model.
said that.
Yup.
Wifey said females going to be like, yo, if you ain't got 18 years of bread to pay for this kid, we ain't fucking with each other.
Right. He ain't fucking. You gotta
Yeah,
have
good
bread.
luck with that.
You gotta have
Have
bread.
bread up front.
You gotta have that bread up front. You got 1 million. You got 2 million. All right, come
All
on.
right, let's go.
Hush.
Well,
That shit gonna
shit,
stay dry.
goddamn, it's time to ask that
That shit
shorty
gonna
what
stay
she
dry
got.
like
If
sandpaper.
it's like that, it's time to ask
That
the
shit
shorty
gonna be
what
dry
she
as
got.
sandpaper.
What's
Thinking she
going
get
on?
away with
You
that
see
one.
how
in
these
this
bitches
world.
on there? You think that shit ain't going?
Everybody ain't built like that.
Ah, it's that same chick. What you got?
So
Fuck you
listen,
talking
man,
about what I
these
got.
BBLs is crazy.
What you got?
These BBLs is crazy, bro. These
No, that's
BBLs
some.
is
That,
crazy.
hey, you know why that shit is going on, right? The BBL. Everybody trying to get a black body. That's a black body
ass.
naturally.
But not all black girls got asses, so I don't know what they trying to get.
Yo, these BBLs.
You got a
looking-
point, Mama. You got a point.
Nah, but look, these shits out here looking crazy, bro. Legs looking like twigs on a
Yes.
tree, and ass looking
And they
like
ass look like basketballs. Yeah, it look crazy.
Yeah, because they ain't have enough to pay for the thighs.
What's the name before?
two Spaldings.
Two soldiers.
They
They
only
ran
had
out of
enough.
money.
Them thighs was extra.
Hell yeah,
Well,
child.
that's-
Listen, I come back and get my
Yeah.
neck touched up.
Word. Come
They
on,
doing
man.
that
Thighs
shit.
is extra.
Yeah, the thighs is extra
Hell
for
yeah.
real. They said, nah, the thighs is not included, nigga. What you talking
For real, for real.
Nah. That's a,
And if you
that's
come
a
with another
upgrade.
5,000, we'll do the cankles for free.
This work don't come with the thighs. Shit.
Throw in another 50,000, we do the cankles for free.
about? Word.
Yo,
We got you.
I'm saying, man.
Free of charge.
Free of charge.
We do teeth
You're
whitening
paying,
too,
you're paying
nigga.
for advertisement. You're paying for
Upper lip,
You paying-
lower lip, you name it.
We got you.
All body parts. We don't spare none. Come see us.
Oh shit. I'm about to get a headache fucking with y'all niggas, man.
You
Me
got
too,
cash, we give you ass. Come on down.
Shit.
Yo.
Calvin, these young guys,
Yeah,
man,
they taking food stamps.
they all
about to-
gambling,
Oh,
man.
shit.
They rolling dice, man.
Oh,
They
shit.
rolling dice,
Stop
Calvin.
playing.
You know what I'm saying? They love, man. They don't know what they gonna get in that crap game.
They taking food stamps for real?
Hell yeah.
Nah,
nigga,
you
they
heard
taking
what my
food
man
stamps and
said?
shots,
Why didn't
nigga.
he strap up? Because
Oh.
they like rolling dice with their joints.
That's what they did. But she do look good, I ain't gonna lie. She do look good, I ain't gonna
They
lie.
lucky he ain't crap out with a motherfucking venereal disease.
Nah, you see how that chick looked that was fucking with Zion? You ain't see
What?
that?
What? What?
Nah, I'm about to show you. What's her name? Mariah, hold
She a
up.
BBL?
Nah,
She a
yeah,
stripper.
BBL. Let me show you.
She a stripper though.
She a stripper. Oh, okay.
Let me show you. Hold
So
up.
she got body.
He a basketball player?
Yeah, he a basketball player, Zion Williams. But the girl that Mariah, her name is something.
His baby mother?
Nah, not his baby mom.
Was that her? Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, that was her. But that's not
Okay, with the
video.
blue jeans on, right?
Yeah, right here. Like this girl right here. This
That girl right
here.
there. Yeah, okay.
Let me
And all of them is her. All with the dress and the blue jean. All that is her.
That brings me my question.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Damn, what's her name? What's her name, yo?
Brings me my question. Can you think the Pelicans?
No idea.
All right, hold up. Let me Zion Williams.
That one
Zion
right there
Williams.
with the two females, with the females was talking about that thing.
Nah, that's some white guy talking about something else. I'm trying to show y'all this shit. She just.
Yo, that chick right there. Ain't that not a, she ain't no stripper. She a fucking porn star.
You'll never be LeBron James.
That bitch is a porn star,
It
dog.
just came in my head just now.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll never be LeBron James. Sorry.
A famous
Shit was
one
going out
too.
tonight. I told y'all last year. Oh,
You know,
this
man.
person is a disgrace
Yeah,
to
the
the
plastic
NBA.
surgery girl. You see
She
her
has
ass?
no
How
more
you know, man?
morality.
How you know she
Yeah,
was
she look weird. She look weird.
What makes you think you're gonna be the face?
And believe
Yo,
me,
Rick.
Zion,
Bro.
you
Yeah,
fucked up.
Mariah
This
Mills.
bitch takes hella dick.
Mariah
Like
Mills.
that bitch
Mariah
take hella
Mills.
dick.
You got that right, Calvin. Mariah Mills, bro.
Mariah Mills, a very famous porn star. Very famous.
That's Zion ex girl, bro.
Ex. It should have never been nothing.
How you know she's a porn star, man?
Huh?
How you know she was a porn star?
No lie in my eye.
You know,
I watch porn. I watch porn. What the fuck? I've been watching porn since they had 25-cent boots in Manhattan.
I'm glad you asked that question because I just
I
asked.
used to ride the A train to 42nd Street
How you know
and
about
8th
that?
Avenue.
One seed and all that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And you know this better than anybody because you watch them play. You know,
Maria Mills, that's her name, Maria Mills.
Yeah, it could be that. I think it's either that one of the two, Mariah.
No,
but
her name
that's
is
what
Maria
Calvin-
Mills.
Yeah, that's what Calvin said.
Maria.
We found out Calvin been watching them too. He watched that
Yeah,
shit
I
too.
watched it. That's how he saw her getting stuck and said, "Shit, let me press my luck." That what happened. And other stars, other famous people have fucked her ass too, and got caught up with her ass. Too.
Her name is Mariah.
She got a long list.
Ain't that her profession?
That's what I'm saying. She got a long list. A long list.
Yeah, some of these bitches been in. They better watch it. Heard up.
I see her coming down the block. I'm crossing the street. Because I think them crabs on her try to jump off on the niggas. That's how bad I think she doing. Come on, man. Look at this chick playing with her tits on the fucking camera. Look at this shit. Now, the only thing that look real.
Look.
Just
What?
relax.
It's her ass?
Abs are
The
coming
only
in.
thing look real are her hands. Everything else, who knows?
But look at her ass right there. I'm about to show y'all her ass.
Man, none of that shit is real, man. All that shit.
Let me tell you something.
Silicon Valley.
And I mean this, no homo. I'm so soft right now looking at this bitch. Like I can't even get hard, man.
Paul.
I know the bitch is a porn
There's
star.
something wrong with you then, man.
No, hell no. See, I like natural. I like all natural. Hey, if the chick got a pooch, you know what? We fellas, and Lou, your lady right there, she gonna know what I say when I say, do you know what a fupa is? You know what a fupa? A fupa is?
What's that?
Nah.
A fupa is the fat upper pussy area. Ask your lady, Lou, if I'm right or wrong. The fat upper pussy area. That's called fupa. Ask your lady, Lou.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong or right. Ask her, because ladies know this shit. This is women shit I'm talking.
I know too, nigga. That's the fupa, nigga.
So now, that's the most. Let me tell you how fam feel about that. That's the most attractive thing to me a woman got. That fat upper pussy area, because it's natural. It's natural. That's her shit. And she didn't even want to give it up. She said, I'm keeping my shit. Fuck y'all niggas. Here's all this stomach for y'all niggas. And I love it. I love it to death. That's natural. She might got a little something coming on the side. She might got a little something around her neck region. She might got a little extra around her ankles. I don't give a fuck. It's natural. Because women's weight fluctuates.
A lot of these women don't think that, when they get old, how that's gonna look when they get old.
They're gonna look like a wrinkled up bag of potato chip. That's what the fuck they're gonna look like. Like a bag, a balled up, empty bag of potato chip. That's what the fuck they're gonna look like. Cause it's not natural. And the reason why is because God made you the way the hell you supposed to look.
They got any pictures of some old women with them things, man?
If I ever see a 60-year-old looking like that,
I mean, Vivica Fox got one, matter of fact.
I might just
got the BBL too.
Yeah, she's 60 years old.
Who? Which one?
Vivica Fox.
No, Vivica? Oh, hell no. No dick for her. No dick for her. You don't fuck 52? Oh, hell no. You fuck 50. That, you good. You don't need no more dick. You fuck 50. I ain't fucking with you. And that was all publicity stunt anyway. Because her name wasn't as hard as it was till she got 50 dick hard. Now everything good now. She in every commercial, getting extra work and shit. Hey, you gotta fuck your way to the top.
Yo, look at this video. This is Mariah Mills. Look.
Okay, that's her walking.
Yeah, I think I have ran across that.
This
video
chick looked like a unicorn.
She got all her butt was out, man. Chick is crazy.
The tits don't look right. The ass don't look natural. She looked like a mannequin that came to life.
Nah, man, look like, man, she don't
look crazy, right?
Think, have no shame in her game, man.
That's all that is. That's all that is. She about her shit. She ain't worrying about what we talking about her ass right now. She getting the money, the guap, and she actually probably getting high off the fame of this shit.
Not all women would do that, man. You know.
No, just this bitch.
She
Just this
out,
bitch right here.
She jumping out there.
Just her.
I think there's gonna be some others that's gonna follow too, man.
Yeah, you know, a select few. It ain't gonna be a bunch. Cause let me tell you something. You know how much that shit costs? That shit costs money, man.
Yeah.
That same amount you paid child support and Maine, about 50 to 90,000 for all that shit. I was scrolling on the phone. The bitch said she paid 150,000 for a whole body, and the nigga that on the interview said, "But you still alone though."
Yo, look what homie said, man. Look what homie said, man. He said, "No, look." They said them BBLs be stanking because they can't white good back there.
They funky, yeah.
That's a
You'll
fact.
never be LeBron James.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. That just came to my head just now. I don't know why.
That's a fact.
Oh, she tried to throw shade on Zion. You'll never be LeBron James.
Know what I mean? She tried to talk her shit.
Fuck that bitch, man. Then she throwing shade? A fucking porn star trying to throw shade. Man, look
what these niggas gotta say. Look what these two niggas gotta say about it.
Okay. This some crazy shit.
Yeah, I told you it's lit tonight, bro. I ain't trying to get no copyright.
Oh, okay.
That's a commercial.
Yeah,
that's all it is. It take time.
Look at these niggas.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Try niggas gotta say.
Growing community on
Oh
YouTube.
no,
Remember,
Shay.
Cap doesn't happen without you.
Oh nah, he talking
Please
about
subscribe
Zion
or you're gonna make.
Yo, just speed it up a little bit.
He come a long way since he got
the
neck.
New Orleans Pelicans. Mississippi. I thought that this was a great. Hello, it's your favorite sports dunk here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. You know, whether your health, the way you're built, the way you run, the way you land. There are a lot of things that go into it. But
at this rate,
with Zion,
we haven't been able to play. We haven't been able to play a full season yet today.
But here's the thing, Ocho, and his size. When have you seen somebody that size, that explosive?
Shit, not
no,
like that.
Exactly.
Since Dookie been a mom.
Until you know, I think the thing is he's a little heavy. Now he looked good. He came 264, which is as light as he's been since he's been in the NBA.
All right, my G.
Light. Yeah. Man, how the hell you jumping like that at 264?
No, he was jumping like that at 280, 300.
God damn.
He's explosive.
Shit.
But that's a lot. I mean, think about it. You know, planting, stopping, and cutting. You were able to do that because you were light. Just imagine somebody 225 trying to stop, plant, and speed out cut like you did. Exactly.
Hey, listen, some got
exactly. He is a
freak of nature.
He has an 18-wheeler body, but he has a Ferrari engine in it.
That's some fly shit.
So he's so explosive. He gets so much elevation. At some point in time, all that bounding, up and down, running in and out. And if you have to stay on top of it, Ocho, you have to get your treatment. You have to make sure you're icing your knees and your ankles. Look at LeBron. A lot of times, LeBron, he got ice packs on his back. As soon as the game over, he got ice packs on his back. He got his feet in the cold tub. He got ice bags on his knees.
They talk about your boy, man.
I remember when I first got to the league, Ocho. Man, I saw guys getting cold tub and ice. I said, man, get y'all old ass out of here. They said, okay, keep on playing. My year 5, my young ass was in the cold tub.
Oh shit.
So I mean, are the Pelicans to blame at all, or is the onus on this, the injuries year after year after year? Is this all on Zion? Just curious.
Well, I mean, look, Ocho, you can only do so much. I mean, what you do, how you eat, how you prepare, are you getting enough rest? There are a lot of things that go into it. Teams cannot watch you 24/7. You can't.
That's true.
Yo, he made a point right there, man, for real. But
He did.
That nigga Zion, man, he young too,
Need
man.
self-control.
And how old is that girl, Maria the Science? Maria? She old too.
Maria Mills.
Yeah, she like in her 30s too.
She a fucking, what you call it? MILF. Not a MILF. She ain't no mother, but she what you call them? Cougar. To them niggas, she a cougar.
Yo, it's crazy, man. They targeting these young celebrities and athletes. They're being
and that's why they're young. They're inexperienced. They ain't been nowhere. All on the camera. All over the country. And they still ain't been through shit.
They thinking with the wrong head, man.
Exactly.
They dick. That's what they thinking with. No, they already got the money. They already got the money. You see what I'm saying? They already established. So I guess that's all that left room to think with. You dick.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yo, you asked me to look up Little Baby joint. I got it.
Oh, how much he be hitting his baby moms off with?
All right, this is what I got right here. This is the whole breakdown with him and Anthony Edwards. It said Little Baby called pathetic by X for paying $2K per month in child support. The response for Aisha's message has been divided, as some stated that $2,000 should be more than enough to take care of her son, while others believe that's little. Now, this is what happened with Lil Baby. Lil Baby was involved in a paternity and child support lawsuit with Aisha Howard, who also had a child with NBA star Anthony Edwards. But the case was dismissed without a judgment, and the court records were sealed. So they sealed them court records. Here's more detailed breakdown. Legal battle. Aisha Howard filed a paternity and child support lawsuit against Lil Baby in August 2020. Lil Baby responded September 2020. Motion dismissed. The two went back and forth in court for several months. And at a point, one party accused the other of contempt. The motion eventually dismissed. Case closure. Aisha and Lil Baby reached a deal to seal the court records in June 2022, and the case was closed. So they sealed the deal. She probably got some bread, the same way that they say Anthony Edwards gave some bread. Now, Anthony Edwards' involvement, NBA star Anthony Edwards also filed a petition for paternity and child support against Aisha Howard, seeking to confirm whether or not he fathered the child with her. Well, we know the paternity test, he's the father. Anthony Edwards stands. Anthony Edwards has filed court motion stating that he does not want custody or visitation rights for his child with Aisha Howard, Lil Baby's baby mother. Lil Baby stands. Lil Baby said he wanted to be named the legal father to Jason if the DNA test came back as a match. He also asked the court to award him joint legal custody for legal paternity time. So Little Baby wanted to be in his child life that he had with her. Anthony Edwards said he don't want custody or visitation rights for his child. Well, and this is on.
I pay no child support.
All together.
But Baby dealing with his kids, though, right? The Baby dealing with his child.
Yeah, the baby dealing with his child. The baby petition for custody of the oldest son comes after the boy's mother. Aisha filed seeking a declaration of paternity and child support from Lil Baby. His network is asking for $4 million.
So she probably was hanging out in Georgia.
Yeah, she lived in Georgia.
Yeah, so I see. Then she just moved to California on a hustle move.
Bingo.
Yeah, so moved to California on a hustle move because they laws is different with the pregnancy joints.
Right.
So with the child support,
So the judge says she conceived in Georgia.
Yeah.
Okay.
All together, I did the math, fellas. This chick getting 7,000, 2,000 from Lil Baby, 5,000 from Anthony Edwards.
Yep, 7,000 a month.
That's what's really going on.
Nah, she's set for life, man.
Pretty much.
Just gotta handle us, take care of business, man. Should be
She
okay.
gotta
Hey, you never know, man. We don't know her personal business, man, like that.
We really don't. We really
You know
don't.
what I'm saying? You don't know that she might got a little side hustle going on for herself.
With all that money, though, it sure help it.
Trust
Well,
me,
let's
man.
get a little more context on this. Hold up.
Yeah.
Paternity
Oh,
test.
him
It was
talking?
discovered in December 2024 that Ant was indeed the father. He would want to concentrate on the child support payments instead. He clarified this in a few released text messages in the middle of February. "I won't be in a child life I don't want," he texted Aisha Howard. He even went as far to say, "You are sick" throughout the chat. Little babies first and previous baby mom made an effort to speak calmly with Anthony Edwards. Nevertheless, Howard described him as bullheaded. However, it seems that she is also acting rough. Edwards and his attorney accused her of attempting to basically circumvent the system in the aforementioned court documents. They are asserting that she intentionally relocated to California in order to receive a larger child support payment. And, on the other hand,
That's what we just said.
rather
right?
than the West Coast.
What?
Aisha filed the paternity claim there, and it is also purported that he is from there. In a statement, Edwards' attorney further stated, "Aisha's conduct here is unjustifiable and a bad faith attempt to obtain a higher child support order. Aisha's conduct of manufacturing a false reality and using the party's child for financial gains should not be tolerated." Well, the judge presiding over this case agrees because Anthony Edwards won the battle. The judge ruled that California lacks jurisdiction regarding child support, so the case will most likely be handled in Georgia. Although it benefits the NBA player, we can only imagine the struggles
Cal.
Aisha are facing. It seems unlikely that they will share custody of Aubrey Summers Howard, a 4-month-old born in October 2024.
But it's like, at the end of the day, babe, I would take this off TikTok and we would go to Instagram with it. Okay? I would go to Twitter with it. I would go to ever social. Listen.
After reportedly disclosing information that suggested the two were
And you said she's in her 30s,
Future
right?
takes aim at popular socialite
Yeah.
Gorgeous Doll. Over the weekend, a video of
She didn't
Gorgeous
sound
conversing
like
with an
it.
enraged Future went viral on social media.
Don't text my phone. Don't text. Excuse me? Stop fucking playing. Listen, at the end of the day, I promise you. Promise you on my life, on my fucking life, on everything in my life. All you have to do is shut the up.
She cautions Future not to agitate her before sharing a combative phone call in which she denies their relationship.
All you have to do is keep on saying with me over and over and over and over and over and over. I promise you, because I'm gonna fucking teach you. I promise I'm going to teach you.
The model discloses at the start of the video that Future sent a gag order and was prepared to file a lawsuit. She also disclosed that during her relationship with the rap artist, she had never signed an NDA. "In the 5 years that I've dealt with you, never once have I signed an NDA," she says in the clip. "So you're going to lose. You may win a couple of fights, but I will win the war. Think I won't go after you for me being an influence for the songs you made over the past few years. You think I won't come for that catalog." She proceeds
She
to
was
share the clip
fucking
of Future
Future,
talking to
too.
her. Future has not
Man,
commented on the viral
she-
clips yet.
That
bitch
Future
ain't
is a
shit.
social media
That bitch
influencer,
ain't shit.
exotic
I done
dancer,
told you
model,
the
and
bitch ain't
recording
shit.
artist. She claimed that Latto had attacked her because of remarks made about 21 Savage before to their viral altercation with Future.
You admitted to having me jumped when you know I was a miscarriage.
Latto's comment on a TikTok video featuring a woman using a lash tech to resolve the rapper's argument was the catalyst for the whole thing.
You just said that the last person who spoke on your man, and who did we say your man was? I jumped outside of a club in Atlanta.
"I've never met a millionaire that willingly dates another man." Referencing Latto's rumored relationship with 21 Savage. "Also never met a millionaire that brands a married man name on her." Latto quickly fired back, making it clear that she didn't appreciate the shade. "Who you describing? Cause it's not me, Elmao, get off them T-pages, you losing her marbles last BH spoke on my man on TikTok up with the club in the you read that too." She wrote, "And a man multimillionaire thing."
Man, this bitch all drama.
Yeah.
All drama.
Damn, Edwards.
And shit like it's never gonna slow down.
Damn, Edwards.
All drama.
Y'all couldn't see that coming? Damn. Well,
That's crazy, right?
well, at least the playoffs about to start. I don't know.
That's crazy.
What else you got, Lou? What else we got, man?
Dudes out in the world, strap up. Bro.
That shit
Strap
crazy,
up.
man. I got some shit, man. Let me pull this up real quick.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. Val Kilmer again, man. Word up.
Actually, real, man. R.I.P. to Val Kilmer, man. And salute to my boy Carmelo Anthony for getting to the Hall of Fame. How y'all feel
No
about
doubt. Without a ring, no doubt.
Let's talk about that.
Okay.
Let me play a little of that.
Let's do this. I'm going now.
First ballot, Hall of Famer. That's big, man.
Okay. And he on Pat McAfee, so that's what's up.
Yeah, he on Pat.
Wow, look how cool you look, Sean.
What's good? Pat, I don't know how you do it. One day you're in London, next day you're in Indy, in the Thunderdome. We got to give you props for that.
Well, I appreciate you doing that. There's a lot of people that hate everything about it, but I do. Obviously in the last 24 hours in a big way. But I appreciate you, man. Just trying to work as hard as you and as hard as the insiders do. With that being said, Shams, you're the guy that has always kept us informed on what's going on in the association. From what I've been told, you have some massive breaking news here, Shams.
Pat, I do have some news. Sources tell ESPN, sources tell us on the Pat McAfee show here. Carmelo Anthony has been notified. He has been elected into the Basketball Hall of Fame, Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame class of 2025. He's the landmark player, the big name player here for this Hall of Fame class, and 10-time All-Star, 6-time All-NBA team, the 10th leading scorer of all time in NBA history. We know how great he was with the New York Knicks, the Denver Nuggets. He had late runs with the Thunder, the Portland Trailblazers, finished his career with the Lakers. He is a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Congratulations, Melo! Obviously, 7 p.m. in Brooklyn is fantastic. He's a businessman. I think it just came.
Yo, man.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. That's one of ours. He's an original New Yorker. That's what's up.
That's a fact. Well, how y'all? Him and Lala, man, I thought they was gonna be together forever. I ain't gonna lie.
What?
Yeah, I thought they was together forever. Yeah, you ain't.
Well, she made a great career out of and I think she capitalized off the situation very good, man.
Okay.
She did very good, man. Especially, she was in the
They got
movie.
kids together, so they got a son, so
They were together for a minute. I give them credit for that. They were been together for a minute.
Yeah, Lala older than him. I thought she opened up. Let's see. Oh, he betrayed her?
What am I looking forward to in life?
Fucked up.
Oh, this is old news, man.
He was cheating.
Decided to open up publicly about her divorce. According to a recent interview with Angie Martinez, Lala says, "I've dealt with the emotions behind it. I still have but for the most part, I can talk about it and laugh about it and find the humor in it all. Otherwise, I would be a basket case." So ladies, why do you think Lala waited years later to speak about the pain that was caused from her divorce? And also, do you think some wounds are too deep to discuss?
Yes and yes. I think that I don't think that people really understand the.
Yeah, that's not her. We don't hear. This is just women talking about.
Understand that most people. I'd like to think like normal
I
people
thought that
don't
was.
wake up.
She not on there. I thought that was.
This look like some to talk shit, and these chicks
Yeah,
just
they
gonna try to
talking just
break
like
it
we
down.
talking right now. We listen to them talk, then we gonna talk over them.
That all that is.
All right, so
Shit, we gossiping over other motherfuckers gossiping.
Do you think some wounds are too deep to discuss?
They probably won't even let me in games anymore. You were the original NBA couple.
Carmelo doesn't even talk about it.
But things got tough with New York.
I bet you was somebody super high profile.
Ding, ding, ding. That's when things became complicated. There's always something inside us that knows like marriage did not succeed. That was bad because it was public.
So give us the guideline of what
Don't be with an athlete. No, it's a joke. Be with an athlete. No, it's a joke. I still have my moments, but for the most part, I can talk about it now.
Since getting divorced in 2021, Lala Anthony has kept pretty quiet about what went wrong in her marriage to Carmelo. But in a recent appearance on the Call Her Daddy podcast with Alex Cooper, really opened up about the whole thing, and what she had to say was shocking. When Alex asked her what she would tell anyone looking for relationship advice, her first answer was very revealing. She said that she would tell people not to marry an athlete. This may come as a surprise from someone once called the first lady of the NBA. Her marriage to Carmelo saw them referred to as the sports original power couple, but Lala confessed that the title came with some baggage, and it meant that all eyes were on the couple from the very beginning of their relationship, and overall other factors started to wear her down. According to Lala, moving from Denver, which was very chill, to New York was the beginning of the couple's demise. She was keen to point out that it wasn't the only reason, but she struggled with being in the spotlight in New York, with everyone judging their every move. They also just had different goals for their separate careers. Lala put it, she was doing her thing and he was doing his. They met when he was 19 and she was 22. Looking back, Lala describes it as weird since, in her opinion, when women are young, they want to date older guys. But what's crazy is how things have flipped for her. Now that she's older, only younger men want to date her. She told Alex that guys would slide into her DMs and she would Google them to find out who they were. She would be shocked to find out they were as young as 22. While she wasn't sure about the idea of dating guys so much younger than her, she appreciated the confidence that they guys her age were just not making the same effort. Although she's now single and able to date whoever she wants, she still feels regret about getting together with her ex-husband decades ago. She admitted in the podcast that she didn't originally want to get involved with athletes. At the time, she was more attracted to street guys. Even when she first hooked up with Carmelo, part of her was not to. So it was heartbreaking to hear her next confession. She said that she wished she listened to herself, but despite the regret, she still maintains that things weren't all bad. When they met, she stated that they had some time and they had a son who they still co-parent. While that time in her life is now over, Lala said it would never be completely done because they share a kid. So it looks like Lala isn't bitter about the end of her marriage to Carmelo. But later in the podcast, she hinted at some pretty insane things that she had to go through while married to him. When Alex asked her to go deeper about the experience of dating athletes, Lala opened up about some of the darker aspects, and her answers came as a surprise to Alex. Lala actually talked about how much harder things became after they were in a fully committed relationship. She even talked about losing sleep for fear.
She wanted to be in the streets. That's why she was in 50 Cent.
It's like I said earlier, these bitches before the streets.
She was happy that nigga.
Nah, but I think it wasn't intended for her to want to go out there. It's just, you know, he turned her bad, man. She was a good girl that went bad, man.
And then I guess the relationship just took its course.
Well, I still think she's still a good woman, man. She doesn't really have a bad reputation out there like that.
Because we would have heard about that shit. We really would have.
That's a fact.
So,
yeah.
Probably Carmelo and them just, you know, they just started going their separate ways. That's all.
Now, they cool now. They cool.
They probably more chilling now than ever.
Yo, you see something about to fight that kid on the basketball court?
Just like his dad.
Yeah, y'all ain't see that shit? He's about to fight some dude on the basketball court, and Melo got in the middle of that shit and was like, nah, we ain't even doing that.
When this happened?
Nah, bro, this shit happened like a minute ago, but I think
so it's years ago.
Nah, like probably this year.
Damn, that fucking building just fell, man. How long ago was that?
Earthquake in Thailand. My sister Susie was out there when that shit happened. She had to run 10 flights down the steps and shit. Her husband. That shit happened last week, right?
Yeah, play that. Let me see that. Wow.
What the fuck?
Word, bro.
Turn your ideas into video.
Thailand falling apart. What's going on?
Yeah, that should have like got hit by bombs.
Struck Myanmar and Thailand, leaving us with unnerving scenes of the earthquake's power and devastation as cranes toppled everywhere. Buildings collapsed everywhere. Even bridges were bouncing all over the place. Rooftop pools and water tanks were bursting at the scene, while many buildings were left unusable and will probably have to be demolished. There were scenes of nurses trying to save babies in hospitals during the earthquake. Amazing footage. And people barely escaped with their life. We are going to look at why some buildings came crashing down to the ground, while other buildings sort of stood their ground and just kept swaying to the music. I'll show you videos that display the awesome strength and physics behind earthquakes.
And that rooftop.
These unnerving videos will show us just how mankind always tries to outsmart nature. Now, Microsoft AI software analyzed some satellite images, and it showed that 515 buildings had 80 to 100% damage, and 1,500 buildings had 20 to 80%. So as of the time of this video, there was a private school that had 40 students. 2 teachers were killed, when you can see here in this photo that it collapsed. And then there was also a monastery where 200 Buddhist monks had been killed as well. So it was pretty serious. And overall, they say that there's over 10,000 buildings across Myanmar that have collapsed or become severely damaged. And there was amazing rescues from the rubble of rescuing people alive and pulling them out safe. Amazing in some of these collapses.
Damn, think about that on a religious perspective, man. They helped kill the whole monastery.
And the school too.
And residents everywhere were catching the most incredible videos of these building collapses. Everywhere you look, there's video of buildings coming down, temples coming down. Kids stuck in the rubble of buildings that need to be rescued, buildings that are leaning, people in the streets not knowing where to go or what to do. And check this one out. This is the 2 tall buildings that were swaying in Bangkok, and the bridge between them is falling apart. But if you look where that green arrow is, you can see a man that jumped across the bridge as it was cracking. That's got to be the luckiest guy.
That shit look like a movie, yo.
It's amazing how these tall buildings are just swayed. Look at these 2. They're swaying left and right there. And that's exactly what you want them to do. What you don't want them to do is sway too far or just snap in half. That's why they're flexible like this. Now, this one was really scary here. A window washer got caught hanging on the building there, and he's just hanging on for dear life as that water tank on top of the building is unloading over him. And luckily he's sort of off to the side, but there'll be some parts of it where you'll see just a lot of water is ended up on top of him.
Man, let's think about that jump, man.
Damn,
who could do that
at the
shit,
same
man?
time that you can see the water tower is
that
emptying
job
its
washing
contents
windows like
on
that,
the top of the building. And so here's another view of it, and you can see why I always warn people about staying away from cranes, even when there's not an earthquake. Just walk across the street or away from it, get by as fast as you can.
Oh!
This one is very unnerving here. Can you imagine driving across this cable-stayed concrete bridge and feeling it bounce around like that? It looks like it's moving up maybe 10 feet or so. So let's take a closer look at the many angles that we have of this tower collapsing in Thailand. Based on the reports, this was the only tower we know of that collapsed in Bangkok. And it was built in a partnership between the Italian-Thai Development PCO and the China Railway No. 10 Engineering Group. So that should tell you something right there.
Wow,
so the building had been topped out a year before in April.
Like 9/11.
It was only 30% done in construction when it collapsed. This was the State's Audit Office building under construction.
So
but here you can see it coming down, and there goes the crane. And here's another clip taken from down the street from a different angle. And this one doesn't show the collapse, but you can see you can see the crane is swaying front to back big time. And here's another view from the street. You can hear the people just panicking as they run away.
Oh my God.
Them niggas.
That shit look like Godzilla.
And then
That was
here,
9/11,
again,
man. That's how that shit was on 9/11.
Look, they had the camera off of the tower when the collapse started. but at least they captured some of it coming down. Now this video shows it with the best clarity of where and how it started. It looks like it started up near the top, and we're going to show this again in slow motion so we can top of it there. I slowed it down 5x here for you so you can see the progression of the collapse from the roof. So if we go back here to the beginning of it, let's take a look at the building. Now, first of all, make sure you realize that, look how it's smooth down the left edge. So this is just before everything started to go south on it. Now, I can't tell if it looks like this column here is leaning to the right a little bit. Doesn't it look like it's not going quite straight? And that there might be something wrong with these two. That's what I'm a little uncertain of. It just looks like we have, across this level here, we have some sort of imbalance in the straight line. Because you notice how these are all straight lines going across here on these floors.
Right.
But these floor sections here seem to be already out of alignment there. So I don't know if that caused something up here and maybe a weakening of these columns. So let's just kind of
imagine
pull it
people
forward a
living in
little
that
bit so
building,
you can see it's starting to sink already. So it sank right here first. See that in the middle? And we go down a little more and then a little more. And now you're starting to see buckling on the side of the building here.
Right.
Okay, but look, I'm also seeing some buckling down here as well. You see that right there on the left? And I'm seeing a little buckling on the right side of the building going down. Because remember, this was all
buckle.
straight here.
Yeah, hey man, niggas saying a lot, real, but yo, I can't even live in no penthouse, man, just because of that type of situation.
Give me a first floor house. That's all I need. One level. I don't even need to walk up no stairs. None of that shit.
Yo, that shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy. That's some scary shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's alive or no.
Listen,
Lord, I know.
my sister was out there. She was on vacation. Her Susie, I know Susie. She was out there, though.
Right.
Word. She's safe though. She back in Florida now.
Good, good.
Scary.
Oh man, that shit's crazy.
Word.
I seen them.
Oh, fucked up. Anthony ever got caught lacking. So fucking.
Oh, let's get,
Hey yo,
let's get
I'm
into
getting,
some shit for like 13 minutes. What happened?
yeah, I was getting ready to crash out, man. I'm falling asleep, man.
Let's get into some nigga shit. 13 minutes.
Let's do it.
Yo, that.
All right. A food for the female. That's you. The girls popping. Yeah.
Okay, guys, that was a little dry. I'm not gonna lie, but it's all right. We're gonna be bringing out some single men when they come around this corner. If you like what you're seeing, you like what you're hearing, do not pop your balloon. However, there's anything that you're just really not a fan of, you just can't see yourself with this guy, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready?
Oh Lord, here we go.
All right, well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy.
Single guy.
And good, how are you?
Fantastic, thanks for asking.
And what's your name?
My name's Rome.
Rome, how old are you?
I'm 34 years old.
And what do you do?
So I'm a plumbing technician certified. I'm a Marine Corps combat vet. I also do I'm a Marine Corps combat or a Marine Corps commercial model as well.
Okay.
I've done anything you can think of, from being
God damn, Lou.
your service representative to dispatch to a software implementation, skydiving, whatever you have it.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank you for your service, first off.
Man, that fucking did a lot.
Thank you so much.
And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
So what I like to to do for fun is main thing is I like to work on personal development, right? If you know yourself, then obviously you can help everyone else around you help find themselves as well, if that makes sense. I like to hang out with my service dog, German Shepherd Drac. He's amazing. I like to work out and run as well. Otherwise, in the meantime, I would do music. And yeah.
What kind of music do you do?
I do I'm a writer. Okay. So I don't like to call myself a rapper, it comes off a different way. I have a lot of rhythm. I grew up singing and dancing, right? And so for me, I like to call it dancing on the beat. I have rhythm and I like to write. So I just do what I do.
Cool.
That's what I'm going for.
All right.
Some people may call it rap.
Okay. So now what are some things you look for in a woman?
Great question. So what I look for in a woman is a woman that is excited about something in their life, right? So if I ask you, hey, what are you excited about in life? And you're like, these are different types of goals, right? I feel like everyone should have something that they're looking forward to. And if you don't know what you're looking forward to, you're just kind of going with the flow. I don't even like that saying, going with the flow, because what flow? I'm a plumber. Is it water? Is it poop? What are you doing? You know what I mean? What type of flow? I work on water quality as well, so I want to make sure if this is your flow,
they ain't popping. They're not popping.
Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are quite obvious.
Plumbers do lay pipe, but anyway.
Maybe I can, I wouldn't say it's a deal breaker because obviously I like to give somebody the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure that if I have these type of skills and this type of knowledge and this type of intellect, I can help you.
Okay. All right. So we have not got any new hot balloons yet. So let me hand you a pick. Hang on to that. Oh, okay. Let's go on over this. All right, let's start with your name and age.
Yes, Diamond, 28.
And Diamond, what do you do?
So I'm a retired veteran and also an investor. I also host a podcast called The Best Tea Show, and I'm just a multi-business investor. So I do quite a few things.
And when
you quite thick.
So initially I'm like, okay, he sounds great, perfect man and everything, but I just couldn't get past the smile. I'm big on a person's smile, so it was just the only thing, but everything else, you were like perfect.
I respect that. And me, I'm very self-conscious and very know what I need to work on. Coming out here, putting myself out here, I knew I was probably going to get hit on that, but I appreciate everything else. You are so beautiful.
Thank you. And you're handsome as well.
Okay, cool. So now is Diamond someone that's your type?
No, she is not my type. And it's not anything that has to do with you. It's just there's just a connection here right now, if that makes any sense.
Okay. That's fine. Thank you.
Okay, let's go over here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Kashwan and I'm 30 years old.
And Kashwan, what do you do?
I'm a waitress and I also do personal training on the side.
You see the arms, girl? Yeah.
I do.
Some of you might have the same size, so watch out.
Yeah, she's fine too. She got it. She
she popped it.
All right. So why gender popping your
When he said that he's self-conscious, like, are you very self-conscious on just that, or
that is
multiple things?
Okay, so that's a great question. So what I have in mind is this is obviously I'm very self-conscious about this, but when I mean self-conscious, everyone needs to be self-conscious, not in the bad way. Everyone gives self-consciousness a bad connotation, right?
Yeah.
So if you can be self-conscious, knowing like, hey, I'm really good at this, and I'm going to hone in on this. That's being self-conscious as well, not just on the bad things. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that was my only concern.
Perfect. No worries.
But you're very handsome.
That was a good answer.
Thank you for your service. My dad was also in the military.
Thank you.
And you are very well spoken. You're a very nice guy.
Thank you. I appreciate you. You're beautiful.
I
love the hair, the dress. Honestly, when I first walked in here, I was like,
Fashion Nova.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. You dress well.
Thank you.
Awesome. Appreciate you.
Fashion Nova.
Okay, we've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Oh, can I step forward?
Where you
The first Jordan. I'd have been mad.
Question to get to know all of them. Yes.
What are you most excited about in life?
Okay, we'll start here first. Name and age.
I'm Kyla. I'm 26.
And Kyla, what do you do?
I do real estate development for a nonprofit.
Nice. And what are you most excited about in life?
Yeah, what are you most excited about in life?
I don't think there's one thing. I'm someone who's very I just have my heart position is very grateful. So little things make me excited about life. It doesn't take much. I also am passionate about many different things. So I wouldn't say I have one thing, but a lot of things excite me. I'm super passionate.
Gotcha.
You name like 2 or 3? Probably in this stage of my life, definitely like developing my relationship with God, making sure I'm firmly grounded there. Yeah, outside of like just upward mobility in my career, obviously a family, a marriage. Yes.
Oh man, this is dragging, Lou.
Yeah, I totally feel that. So with looking forward to something in life, it's kind of like maybe
let's see who
phrase it as
who's
that was a great point that you made. That I
But I think that's a conversation that could have been. I don't know. I just didn't make me.
I gotta get up in
just
the
being
morning.
honest here.
I ain't gonna lie, Lou. Goddamn this new schedule.
Yo, man, we chop it up, man. Later on, man.
All right, man. That was cool.
It was cool because of our own information, tell you the truth. The world's crazy. But hearing all the positive I heard, yo, I'm motivated now, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Just take it easy, man. I'm tired right now.
Good.
Try to find something maybe to snack on, in the refrigerator.
On that note, I'm heading to the fridge. Here we go. On that note,
that's it. I'm gonna lay it down.
Yeah, yo.
I ain't doing that.